DC Danton Crow Crusader. I didn't do a video this morning because it was very foggy. You just couldn't see anything. But it's still foggy, but not like it was this morning. I didn't have any eggs this morning. I just have to tell you shortly that Seymour got so upset. There were no gulls this morning. Only Seymour and his friend. Lots of pigeons, sparrows, and of course crows. But no seagulls, no black-headed gulls. And Seymour was so upset. He would not let anyone eat any food. He went after every pigeon, every crow, and looking for his eggs. And anyone who came near him, he quasi pulled at their tail feathers and so forth and so on. It was just amazing. And he was screaming. I've never seen anything like it. Our little Seymour had a little tantrum. But he really, of course, I had grain balls out there and he ate those. He loves those too, but not like he loves his eggs. Well, he's got a dozen eggs in here right now tonight. So, and tomorrow I'll have to go get grain and get the car inspected. We'll see. We'll see if we pass tomorrow. Keep our fingers crossed. And after I feed the birds, I'm going to go do last minute cleaning in the car. Vacuum cleaning. Wow, that was close. Almost a little seagull almost got me. It was really close. And finally, my little DM came out with their sunflower seeds, which our little sparrows really love. So, Georg Schmidt isn't here, which is nice. He's already left for the day. So yeah, it was really amazing. And of course, I couldn't get it on video. You probably wouldn't have seen much. I was very close to Seymour. And that's why I was able to observe all of that. Let's see what happens here. Now the gulls, I don't think they got much to eat this morning. The black-headed gulls. So they might be... That's Seymour. That's Seymour. Seymour says, "You better have brought me some eggs, Mama." So they're nuts down. I don't have any cat food because we finished that all up. So, and Miele and Chi-Chi hasn't eaten much this morning. There's our little crows on the sunflower seeds. Actually, the seagulls have been flying over the apartment house. The whole area. Probably looking for food. There we go. Here we go. Let's put it down. We're going to be right here. Okay. There we go. Get in there, Seymour. Oh, Seymour's in there already. Seymour got some eggs. There he goes. Now he's a happy camper. Now he's a happy camper. Oh, we have some ducks here. There we go. Look at that Seymour. Look at Seymour go. Look at that. My God. I think he got at least 3 eggs. Maybe even 4. My goodness. That little Seymour. He's so adorable. Let's back up here a little bit. And you can see. Let's see how many ducks we have tonight. 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 6. And little Luca. I have 3 organic apples out there too. They got a little soft and Bryant didn't want them anymore, but they're still very good. They're just a little bit soft. Still edible, but Bryant likes his apples crispy, as most of us do. But the animals love them. I take out the seeds. Don't ever feed birds with apple seeds in them. They're not healthy. I think they contain certain, is it cyanide or natural, or is it arsenic? I don't know. It's one of those two that it contains trace element of, but it's enough to make a bird sick. And if he eats enough of them, he can die. So grape seeds and apple seeds are no good for birds. Okay? Probably in the wild they dig out those seeds, they know. But if you're going to feed them apples, best to feed them organic, because apples are so heavily sprayed. They got about 28 different pesticides in them. Even if you peel them, the pesticides are all throughout the apple. I can tell you really at the top of the list things that you should not buy that are not organic. You should try to buy organic apples. Tomatoes also very bad pesticides. Of course, the number one fruit, the number one thing that you should not eat, but it's very hard to get around it because organic strawberries are very expensive and very hard to find, are strawberries. It's the number one most toxic fruit that you can eat, including, if you include vegetables and fruit, strawberries are the most toxic thing that you can eat as fresh fruit. So strawberries, tomatoes, grapes, high in sulfites, and they're sprayed very heavily, antifungal, pesticides. Apples, bell peppers, also heavily sprayed. Also potatoes. Potatoes are heavily sprayed. So anyway, just a few things off the top of my head. I think what I'd like to do is get a list with a link and maybe post that in my description, just for you people who want to know. Anyway, but you can Google it, you know. They have lists that they put out every year, and that's very, very good to look at. Oh, I'm afraid the gulls discovered the sunflower seeds. Well, we'll be out here very early tomorrow because our inspection is at 9:30, and it takes at least a half hour to get there, about 40 minutes. And so we got to leave early, and we got to be out here early. So I'm going to go home, clean the car, then get in and spend some time with our little Miele. When I came home, he was whining a little bit, but I had to move on and feed our little birds. It's quite a number of ducks there now. This is DC Danton, Crow Crusader, wishing you a great Monday, a start to a wonderful week. And we shall see you bright and early tomorrow morning. Love your birds, stay healthy, and hope you're enjoying your day wherever you are. Look at our little ducks. Can't seem to get in there to get everything. But put quite a lot out there. I put 5 kilo of seed and 2 kilo of muesli mix and a half a kilo of peanuts, a dozen eggs. Yeah, it's still never enough. Never enough for these little babies. Yeah. Well, same thing tomorrow, except there'll be some fresh noodles in there cooked in chicken broth. So we'll add that to the mix tomorrow. Anyway, this is DC Danton, Crow Crusader. Have a good one. And I'm going to get to work and prepare the car. I will see you tomorrow. Have a great day.